Do you realize how much strength we lose explaining our choices to those who don't genuinely care? We explain, we justify, we defend, we argue. And in the end, nothing changes. Except one thing, we lose time and energy that could have been spent building ourselves. Marcus Aurelius once wrote in Meditations, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." That's the essence. The more you explain, the less you live. The more you justify, the less you act. Stick around and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The Stoic path might just change the way you see your entire life. It is about silent strength, proving through action, not through endless words. Stop explaining. Start becoming. Think about it. How many times have you tried to explain your dreams to someone who doesn't even share your values? You talk about wanting to start a business and they laugh. You talk about waking up early to train and they tell you it's unnecessary. You share your vision and they respond with doubt. And yet you keep explaining, hoping they will approve. But Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. That's the truth. You don't need applause. You don't need validation. If people don't understand your vision, let them misunderstand. Your task is not to convince, it is to build. The energy you are throwing away. Every moment spent justifying yourself is energy you steal from your own progress. Your energy is the most valuable currency you have, but most people waste it on the wrong things. Seneca warned us, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Think about where your energy goes. Scrolling through social media, comparing yourself to highlight reels, arguing with people who add nothing to your life, defending choices that don't even require explanation. The Stoic way is different. You guard your energy like a fortress. You invest it only where it matters, on your discipline, on your growth, on your actions. Distractions, the silent enemy. Let's be honest, most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they're distracted. Distractions don't always look like detractions. They wear disguises, a pointless argument, a meaningless notification, a toxic relationship. They all look small, but together they rob you of years. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now." Let that determine what you do and say and think. If today were your last day, would you really spend it explaining yourself? Would you really waste it arguing with strangers online? Would you really give your energy away so cheaply? The Stoic warrior does not. He chooses silence. He chooses focus. He chooses to walk his path no matter who claps. Success is built in silence. Real progress doesn't happen when you announce it. It doesn't happen when you convince others to believe in it. It happens in the quiet hours when no one is watching. The athlete training before sunrise. The writer filling pages while the world sleeps. The entrepreneur building systems before anyone knows his name. This is the essence of discipline, and this is where confidence is born. Seneca put it best, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Your results must speak so loudly that your words become unnecessary. The trap of public promises. Psychologists today even confirm what the Stoics knew centuries ago. When you announce your goals publicly, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical you get when you actually achieve something. That small rush tricks you into feeling progress, when in reality you've done nothing yet. That is why so many people talk big but never follow through. They've already received the validation they craved before doing the work. The Stoic solution? Silence. Do the work. Keep your plans close. Let the results arrive before the announcement. The power of focused energy. Your life is the sum of where your energy goes. Focus it on trivialities, and your life becomes trivial. Focus it on discipline, growth, and action, and your life becomes extraordinary. The Stoics were ruthless about protecting their attention. Why? Because they knew the mind shapes reality. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts." This is not philosophy, it's neuroscience. Your brain literally filters reality through what you focus on. If you focus on problems, you see more problems. If you focus on opportunities, you see more opportunities. This is why Stoics trained themselves to focus inward, not outward. They asked, "What is within my control? What is not?" And then they poured their energy only into the first category: patience, the forgotten discipline. We live in an impatient world. Everyone wants results now. Fast money, instant success, overnight fame. And when it doesn't arrive, they quit. But the Stoics knew greatness requires time. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit." Discipline without patience collapses. Patience without discipline stalls. But combined, they make you unstoppable. Every seed you plant in discipline must be watered with patience. At first you'll see nothing, but underneath the soil, roots are forming. Growth is happening. And one day, it breaks the surface. Most people quit before that moment. The Stoic endures. Born from action, not approval. Confidence doesn't come from likes, compliments, or applause. It doesn't come from waiting for someone to say you're ready. It comes from one thing only: action. Seneca said, "The man who has made great progress is the one who is not surprised by anything." And how do you reach that state? By acting, by proving to yourself through repetition that you can handle life. Every time you do something difficult, every time you choose discipline over comfort, every time you push forward despite fear, you build evidence. Evidence that you are capable. That evidence is the foundation of true confidence. Guard your mind like a fortress. The Stoics often compared the mind to a citadel. Inside is your reason, your character, your power. Outside are the storms of opinion, distraction, temptation, and chaos. Most people leave the gates wide open. They let every opinion enter. They let every distraction barge in. They let every emotion dictate their actions. But Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. Guard your mind like a fortress. Not every opinion deserves entry. Not every drama deserves a reaction. Not every person deserves access to your thoughts. When you master this, you gain control of your life. The compound effect of discipline. Here is the secret no one wants to hear. Success is not about one grand move. It's about the small things repeated consistently for years. Wake up early, train your body, read daily, refuse distractions. Stay disciplined when no one's watching. At first, these actions feel invisible, insignificant, but they compound. Like interest in a bank account, small deposits made daily turn into massive wealth. James Clear, in Atomic Habits, echoes what the Stoics already knew. Your habits determine your destiny. Your small actions shape your future. The Stoic does not seek shortcuts. He seeks the long road because he knows the long road builds unshakable strength. The freedom of not caring. One of the greatest powers you can develop is the freedom from other people's opinions, because opinions will never stop. Criticism will never stop. Judgment will never stop. So why should your progress stop because of them? Epictetus taught, if you want to be free, don't wish for things to happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do. That includes other people's reactions. You cannot control what they say, but you can control your response. Indifference. The moment you stop needing permission, you become free. The discipline of now. There is no perfect moment. There is no ideal condition. There is only now. Seneca warned against waiting. While we are postponing, life speeds by. Every day you delay, you train yourself in weakness. Every day you act, you train yourself in strength. Do not wait for courage. Act, and courage will appear. Do not wait for confidence. Act, and confidence will grow. Do not wait for the right time. Act, and time will align. The Stoic doesn't wait. The Stoic begins. So here is the challenge for you. Stop explaining. Stop defending. Stop waiting. Start building. Start acting. Start becoming. Protect your energy. Eliminate distractions. Work in silence. Be patient with time, but ruthless with discipline. Do not chase applause. Do not crave approval. Instead, embody strength. One day the world will notice. They'll wonder how you did it, and you won't need to explain. Your life will be the explanation. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, do not act as if you had 10,000 years to throw away. Death stands at your elbow. Be good for something while you live, and it is in your power. That's your task, not to argue, not to justify, but to live. Silence builds strength. Focus creates freedom. Discipline shapes destiny. The world doesn't need another explanation from you. It needs your example. So I'll leave you with this challenge. Stop talking, start becoming. And if this message hits you, don't keep it to yourself, like share and comment which part spoke to you most. And if you're serious about building unshakable discipline, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, because every week we go deeper into the mindset that makes you unstoppable. Your stronger self is waiting. Will you answer?